meant what I said, Jess. This was your last shot, and you blew it sky-tossing high, didn't you, eh? Jody used you like a practice dummy. It's embarrassing, Jess. To you, to me, to the UKs as a unit. It just looks bad, you understand? On all of us it looks bad.
Please, Jackie, I done my best, and I'm sorry I didn't win. But can't you see your way clear to gimme just one more chance, Jackie? Please?
Oh, love, how many more flippin' chances am I supposed to give you? Singles, tags, it don't matter, and it's always you. That takes the pin, isn't it, eh? Sorry about this, Jess, but you're gone. Gracie's gonna be fine on her own, and she's got Niles after all.
What about us, Jackie? Am I gone from that too? You said you'd always take care of me.
And I have done, but you're not pulling your weight no more, Jess. You're gone from the UKs and you're gone from me, but you're gonna bounce back from this.
You're never gonna find anyone else like me, Jackie. Never, you hear?
Shows how much you know. You have already been replaced.
Yes, that's what this is really all about, isn't it, Jackie? You've had this little scheme on the drawing board for how long exactly?
Doesn't really matter now, does it? But now, you're free to fail without our help. I'll be rooting for you, but from the sidelines from now on.
Welcome back, people. We're just about to get it underway here for the second half of this Ladies' Night special in Fort Worth. First half was fire, and the second's even hotter. Brenda Blair versus Jeannie Dynamite in a non-title match. Diane the Titan S defends the Women's International from Ronda Rousey. And of course, American Powers and their Open Challenge main event. Oh, it's gonna be too sweet.
But first, let's get caught up on timeless Toni Storm and how she's appearing tonight. The crowd here in Dallas just about losing it, because here comes timeless Toni Storm.
And she was as good as her word. She's totally got her sights set on the Joyce Grable Memorial title.
I'll just say that I'm far more knowledgeable on the history of the woman whose name graces that Memorial Tournament championship. And I think that makes me eminently more qualified to wear that title than you are.
I fought through a seriously tough tournament to get the title, and since then, no one's been able to get it away from me.
I admire your spunk, Danielle. I'm going to pop your cherry on the 28th, and I intend to leave you weak, exhausted, and lying in a pool of your own sweat. And trust me, love, it will be an intimate experience that you'll never forget for as long as you live.
There's not going to be any cherry popping at Black Friday, but there might just be a whole lot of timeless Toni Storm tapping out to me.
A title match that has been in the making for several weeks as timeless Toni Storm challenges Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote for the Joyce Grable Memorial Championship.
Toni Storm quickly back up. Less than 30 seconds to go. Danielle pitched to the opposing side of the ring. An elbow drop from Toni Storm. Toni rounds her up. Gets a hold of Danielle by the hair. Rolls her back inside the ring. Oh, less than 15 seconds to go. Toni Storm locked up by Liberty Belle Danielle. A hard whip to the ropes. A kitchen sink knee to the gut. And Danielle quickly going for the pin with 2 seconds to go. And oh man, I don't believe it.
A time limit draw. No contest.
Well, it was a great match and the title don't change hands. This thing between them is going to be fun.
All of which brings us here to tonight, and this second half card opener with Piper Niven set to face timeless Toni Storm for the first time in an RWL ring.
We continue now, ladies and gentlemen, with our next match, one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first, from Ayrshire, Scotland, here is Piper Niven.
Well, if that don't pique your interest, get the defibrillator. You're probably going to need a jump start for your heart.
Okay, let's talk Piper Niven. Powerful gal, but the location of the luck department still eludes her. Most recent loss was to Patty Powers, and it was one in a string of L's on her books. She's not a bad wrestler. She's got awesome skills, but so far, nearly everyone she's met has been just a little better. She may have a slight advantage on power over Toni Storm, right? but Storm can be brutal when she gets momentum on her side. The draw with Liberty Belle Danielle at Black Friday says she's due for win, but Piper Niven's not gonna make it easy for her.
I've been meaning to say I love this ring announcer. Can we keep him?
And her opponent from the Gold Coast of Australia, Timeless, Toni Storm.
I mean, damn, he is good. I'm talking Howard Finkel good. Well, talking about good. Timeless Toni Storm going the whole route with the whole black and white Hollywood thing. Wow. What? Not since Gorgeous George. Unbelievable.
Don't call it a gimmick if it works, Tex. And her personality is the gimmick, and she makes it look good. That's how you get to be as popular as Toni Storm's become. And the success wasn't always there for her in her earliest run with WWE. But she sure turned it around. And hey, Tex, you okay? What's wrong, guy?
It's nothing, Christine. That was a beautiful piece of music. I don't know why, it just always makes me a little bit emotional.
Oh, that's cool, big guy. It humanizes you. Some?
Not a lot of pieces of music can move me to tears, but that one, well, I'm not crying, you're crying. Alright, well, here we go. The referee sounds the bell. Referee Andrew Valenti for this match. An elbow from Toni Storm to Piper Niven. Piper missed. Ooh. Clothesline. Takes Toni Storm down. Headbutt from Piper Niven. Oh, a splash. Toni Storm gets a hold of Piper Niven. And whoa. Nails the Hurricanrana. That was beautiful. Drop toe hold. Referee calls for the break. Oh man, Timeless Toni Storm putting those boots in the hands of Piper Niven. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg, but not even a one. Piper Niven kicking out of that one real easy. Toni Storm gets a hold of her. Kick. Ooh, man, that was a hard kick. Piper Niven went down hard. A boot to the throat against the bottom rope. Don't see that happen too often. Well, Toni Storm really, she is just pouring it on, huh? Okay. Piper Niven in the far right corner. Toni Storm charges. There's a splash. Takes Piper Niven down. The Timeless one. Again. Trying to incapacitate the hands of Piper Niven. Piper Niven back up. Up over the shoulders goes Toni Storm. For the far left corner, head first into the turnbuckle, down goes Toni Storm. Piper Niven pops out, pops back in for a reset. Storm. Oh, man. I mean, she went flying. Toni Storm whipped her out hard. Both ladies on the outside now. Referee Andrew Valenti has yet to initiate the count. And Toni Storm's going to work on the leg of Piper Niven. There's a stomp to the back too. A little chokey. But Toni outside and not a whole lot the referee can do about it. Piper Niven counters Toni Storm, gets her back inside the ring. Toni Storm misses with the clothesline. Piper Niven just rounds her up. Oh, front slam. And, oh, man, she went flying. Piper Niven turning herself into a human missile, taking Toni Storm down on the outside through the ropes. That was pretty. Oh, man. Toni Storm catching a beating from Piper Niven at the present time. Another headbutt takes Storm down to the floor. Referee Andrew Valenti counting, but pretty much just doing his job. Piper Niven working the crowd here in Fort Worth. And really going to town on Toni Storm. There's a knee to the head. And takes Storm down. Piper Niven tries to drive her into the ring post nearly. Almost sang the song. Came close. Toni Storm and Piper Niven back in the ring now. Swing and a miss from Piper Niven. Toni Storm gets a hold of her. Whips her to the ropes. Ducks under. Ooh, man, that was a beautiful arm drag slam. Nice. Covering a hook of the leg. One. Oh, these ladies putting on a show. That's for damn sure. Piper Niven catching some shots from Toni Storm. Taken down with a hard right. Toni Storm again with the Hurricane Rana. Sending Piper Niven for a ride. And now putting the footwear to active use again. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. Toni Storm playing with Piper Niven at this point. I guess she feels the momentum is all hers and kind of works that way. Well, the fans here in Fort Worth certainly loving timeless Toni Storm here. And he has been pretty cool here in RWL. Ooh, what a shot to Piper Niven. Out to the floor she goes. Timeless Toni Storm up on the turnbuckle. Oh, flying crossbody. Death from above. Double boot stomp on the outside. A kick to the chest of Piper Niven. Toni Storm snaps the leg, regaining the momentum here. Piper Niven might have had some for a little while, but it's getting away from her fast. Again, Toni Storm stamping the hands of Piper Niven. Wow. Oh, off towards the timekeeper's area we go. Toni Storm. He's got Piper Niven and whoa, a pendulum DDT to, oh wow, that was beautiful. The timeless one. Really impressive with the moves, that's for sure. Piper Niven counters with elbows. Gets a hold of Toni Storm. Finally getting her back in the ring. That's a pretty long count there. Hard shot from Toni Storm. Spins Piper Niven around. There's another one to the back. There's a third one to the back of the head. There's a drop toe hold. Oh man, right into the leg lock. Timeless Toni Storm. Just taking control away from Piper Niven. Oh, Piper Niven with a couple of shots to the head. Toni Storm back up on her feet with Piper Niven. Ooh, nice whip here. Rebound off the ropes. That's a heavy crossbody right there. Piper Niven looking like she might have things under control. And Toni Storm slow getting back up to her feet. Look at this. Whoa. What a slam. And here's a pin. This looks bad. 1, 2. Shut up. How the hell did Toni Storm kick out of that one? Back up on her feet. Another crossbody from Piper Niven. She is determined to wear Toni Storm out, man. Up on the top turnbuckle. Here she goes. Oh, man. Coffin drop. Yeah. Here's another cover. 1, 2. Man, Toni Storm is what is like the Terminator or something. Elbow to the top of the head from Piper Niven. Storm rolls to the outside. Piper Niven sitting with the charge here, and here she comes through the ropes again. Another cross. Wow. Unbelievable. These two. There's a jawjacker from Toni Storm. Tries for the ring steps, but don't get it. Yeah, well, one suplex is as good as another on the outside. Toni Storm taking advantage of Piper Niven down on the floor. Oh, there's a sadistic little stretch. Oh, Toni Storm locked it in pretty good. Stretching the legs of Piper Niven. Takes herself back inside. And Piper Niven, look at this. Just another day at the office for Toni Storm. Wow. Up on the top turnbuckle. Piper Niven. Oh, she just caught a crossbody herself. Toni Storm pinning her back. Oh, driven right into the oaken ring steps. Piper Niven with a set of shots to Toni Storm. Oof, big time elbow. practically in 3D over here. Kudos to our camera crew. Nicely done. Oh, man. Piper Niven in control of Toni Storm on the outside. The referee continuing the count. Storm rolled to the opposing side of the ring on the outside. Piper Niven finally takes herself back in. Toni Storm starting to have a little bit of a problem recovering. Piper Niven waiting right there for her, but Toni Storm gets a hold of her. Storm 1 DDT. That was so quick. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Toni Storm picks up the win over Piper Niven by pinfall. Let's go get the official time.
The time was 8 minutes and 54 seconds, and your winner, Timeless Toni Storm.
Chalk up a win for the Timeless one. And again, tough break for Piper Niven. But she's a certified Wildcat, and she'll turn it around for herself. Just not tonight, though.
She's a blast. Consistently consistent in delivering great matches with just about any opponent. Damn, she's good.